Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Critical Performance, your channel for gaming guides and tips. Today, we're diving into the incredibly expansive world of Black Desert Online, Land of the Morning Light, specifically focusing on the new workers. So let's start with a short introduction. In Black Desert Online, workers are NPCs that you hire to perform tasks like gathering resources and crafting items. If managed correctly, they can become a crucial part of your economic empire. Firstly, I will show you the worker menu. You can normally find it in the top left corner of the screen. There is a pickaxe symbol. If you click on that, it will open the worker menu. There you can see all of your obtained workers. You can filter in this menu for grade and town to see which worker is available on which place. Alright, that was a brief summary about workers in general. Although this video focuses specifically on the workers in the Land of the Morning Light, everything mentioned can also be applied to workers in the old regions. So, where do we now get the new workers in the Land of the Morning Light? There are not much ways to obtain workers, but here are the few ways you get them. First, they are given as quest rewards. This also includes the new adventure logs. For example, you can see that you can obtain an artisan worker for doing the book. Currently, you can get a total of 3 artisan workers from there. Second, sometimes they hand out worker chests via login reward. As we look ahead, I bet we'll start seeing these new workers popping up in those chests too. Third, the most common way, hiring a worker by a work supervisor. In the new region, there are 3 towns. Each town have one of them, starting with Nampo's Moodle Village and his work supervisor NPC Wanduk. Then there is Dalbial Village with his worker supervisor NPC Sangdoon, and last but not least the NPC Choi Jian located in Nopsi's Biot County. Alright, let's now take a look at how we can hire a worker. First, we need to approach a work supervisor NPC and see how we can obtain a worker from there. The key resource for hiring workers is energy. When we click on the Contract Workers button, we need to spend 5 energy in order for the work supervisor to introduce a worker to us. We can then purchase this worker by clicking the Hire Worker button and subsequently deploy them, or we can click the View Another button to search for another worker. In our case, since we didn't get anything after 2 attempts, we will now make use of the View Continuously button. This function allows us to set the rarity level we desire for our worker. The function will continue searching for a new worker until either there is no more energy available or a suitable worker of the desired rarity level is found. As you mentioned, we picked yellow rarity level and the function is stopping by this professional Dakabai worker. Now we can make use of the Hire Worker button and purchase this worker for silver. Alright, now we've purchased a worker for silver, but why exactly did we do that? First off, the color of a worker's name indicates which tier they belong to. There are 5 different tiers as follows: white, naive workers; green, basic workers; blue, skilled workers; yellow, professional workers; orange, artisan workers. Now, what are the benefits of having a worker from a higher tier? Firstly, they have more stamina, which means they can perform their tasks for longer periods of time. In addition, they have higher base stats such as work speed, movement speed, and luck. Furthermore, the silver value of a worker increases with each level and rarity. Currently, workers can be leveled up to a maximum of 40, but this will take some time. Can we purchase an unlimited number of workers? No, the number of workers per city is typically limited to 1 per city. However, this number can be increased through housing in the respective city. We can purchase these houses for contribution points and silver. Another way to acquire additional housing is through the Pearl Shop, where we can buy 1 lodging for 200 pearls each. Whether it's worth spending money on this is something each individual needs to decide for themselves. I will now briefly touch on the new cities and show you which houses are most efficient in terms of contribution points and which ones you should buy if you're planning to expand. In Nampo's Moodle Village, there are 4 houses where lodgings can be obtained. It's best if you invest your contribution points in the houses with 4 lodgings, as you receive 4 worker lodgings for 1 CP. The situation is a bit different in Dalbial Village. Here, there are 5 houses, but only 2 of them are capable of providing you with 2 lodgings per house for 1 CP. If you need workers, this is where you should invest. The situation looks a bit better in Nopsi's Biot County. Here, there is at least 1 house that provides 4 lodgings and 1 that provides 2. If needed, first invest in the house with 4 lodgings to work efficiently with your CP here as well. Moving on to the next question, can workers work indefinitely? The short answer is no. We need to provide our workers with food. You'll notice that your workers are hungry when you see this symbol flashing red. Workers can eat the following dishes to regenerate stamina: beer for recovery of 2 stamina, cold dark beer for 3 stamina, grilled bird meat for 3 stamina, steaming hot grilled bird meat for 4 stamina, oatmeal for 5, refined oatmeal for 6, frike snake stew for 5, and its blue proc variant for 6, cheese pie for 7, and the blue proc variant for 8. You can feed all of your workers at once from the worker window. Click Recover All and select the food you'd like to use. After feeding your workers, you should always click Repeat All to ensure your workers continue with their last assigned job. Not too long ago, a new feature regarding worker feeding was implemented: auto-feeding workers. When the auto recover option is turned on, workers are automatically fed when their stamina reaches 3. You must have the worker food placed in your family inventory. The food is used in priority from the left slot to the right slot. You can untick the Auto Arrange button to reorder your worker food. What is the best food to feed? In my opinion, grilled bird is by far the best food in case of availability. But it's not only the availability what this makes so good, the mathematics shows up that it's by far the most silver-efficient food. So we highly recommend using it to feed workers. Every time your worker completes a work cycle, they earn XP. You can see your worker's current XP percentage by hovering over the worker in your worker list window. When a worker levels up, their work speed, movement speed, and luck stats can increase. Furthermore, for every 5 levels, the worker can randomly gain a new skill. However, the maximum level for workers is set at level 40. At specific milestones, levels 10, 20, 30, and 40, a worker gains the chance to take a promotion test. If the worker passes this test, they move up to the next grade. For instance, a skilled goblin worker can progress to become a professional goblin worker. But if the worker fails, there's no negative consequence. Note that when a worker advances to the next grade, they return to level 1 and lose all their current skills. Therefore, it's optimal to promote a worker as soon as possible. The worker's promotion tests are also reset, allowing for further upgrades. To start the process, open the worker window, click the Promotion Information tab at the top. Now, you can see all eligible workers for promotion and their remaining promotion attempts. Click Promote to send a worker for their promotion test. Remember, a worker on test sits an exam for 8 hours and can't perform any other tasks. Also, you can only promote 1 worker at a time. Now, let's talk about worker skills. Workers earn skills as they level up, with each worker having up to 10 skills in total. You can see these skills by hovering your cursor over your workers in the list. At level 40, all workers automatically learn the delivery skill. This special skill allows you to select a location for automatic delivery of gathered materials when your worker completes a job, thereby organizing your storages better. Lastly, once a worker reaches at least level 30 with 20% XP or higher, you can reroll one of their skills. This worker must be at full stamina and not currently working. To do this, open the worker window and press the Skill Change button, then select the skill you wish to change and confirm. This action will replace the selected skill with a new random skill and reduce the worker's current XP by 20%. That was all for this video. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact us. Just leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching and all the support.